Peace for Ukraine, you reign.
With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 1 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Give up what is before. Give up what is behind. Give up what is in the middle. When thou go to the other shore of existence, if thy mind is altogether free, thou wilt not again enter into birth and decay. Please keep watching for the timeless Buddhist teachings from the Dhammapada.
The thought of meat eating makes me shudder. As far as wearing fur is concerned, it is the rudest, most inconsiderate, selfish, and sick facade I can imagine. River Phoenix, vegan.
While walking on the sandy beaches of Sri Lanka, greet the lovely locals with Ayuvovan, which means hello in Sinhala, one of the languages spoken in Sri Lanka. I am Chandrika. The peaceful Sri Lankans appreciate your benevolence for all living beings. Let us show our love for all animal friends by being compassionate vegans.
Top sport shot? Sure, you are vegan.
Welcome to Selections from the Dhammapada, chapters 24 to 26, part 1 of 2 on words of wisdom. Buddha, vegan or Gautama Buddha, also known as Sakyamuni Buddha, was an extraordinary spiritual master from ancient India. Born as Prince Siddhartha Gautama in the 5th century BC, he would have naturally inherited the vast wealth of a kingdom. However, the prince left the palace life in search of spiritual knowledge. After years of contemplative seeking, the Buddha attained great enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. He then shared the merits of his practice by providing a method for other sentient beings to be freed from the cycle of death and rebirth. The rich treasury of Buddha's spiritual doctrine on universal truths is studied and revered to this day for its deep wisdom and compassion. Dhammapada means words of doctrine or way of truth in Pali. It is also known as Fajuzing in Chinese, Baekgyugyong in Korean, or Kung Phak Kung in Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese. Dhammapada is an anthology of verses spoken by the Buddha, vegan, on various occasions in response to a certain unique situation. It is one of the most popular and widely read Buddhist scriptures enjoyed by both Buddhists and non-Buddhists. Its original version is in the Khuddaka Nikaya, a Pali Canon division of Theravada Buddhism. In total, there are 423 verses in the 26 chapters of the Dhammapada that convey the philosophical and practical foundations of the Buddhist tradition. The verses are mainly presented in pairs, like, for example, grief and suffering against joy, developing the mind instead of ignoring the mental attitude and conduct, virtuousness versus misconduct, and being truthful, not deceitful. The whole purpose is to illustrate the desirable and non-desirable outcomes due to our actions, speech, and thoughts. The objective of the text is to guide one in leading a spiritual life by firstly attaining happiness in this life or in the future lives, and subsequently achieving spiritual liberation, freedom, and absolute peace.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Hong Kong is one of them.
Hong Kong Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Ordinance, Cap 169. According to Hong Kong's Animal People Cruelty Law, a person who neglects or commits violent acts toward animal persons in their care or allows them to suffer unnecessarily may be jailed for up to 3 years or fined up to 200,000 Hong Kong dollars, about 26,000 US dollars.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
Today, it is a joy to share with you selections from the Dhammapada, Chapter 24. Chapter 24. Thirst. The thirst of a thoughtless man grows like a creeper plant. He runs from life to life like a monkey seeking fruit in the forest. Whomsoever this fierce thirst overcomes, full of poison, in this world his sufferings increase like the abounding birana, beard, grass. He who overcomes this fierce thirst, difficult to be conquered in this world, suffering falls off from him like water drops from a lotus leaf. This salutary word I tell you, do ye, as many as are here assembled, dig up the root of thirst, as he who wants the sweet-scented Usira root must dig up the birana grass, that Mara, the tempter, may not crush you again and again, as the stream crushes the reeds. As a tree, even though it has been cut down, is firm so long as its root is safe and grows again. Thus, unless the feeders of thirst are destroyed, the pain of life will return again and again. He whose thirst running towards pleasure is exceeding strong in the 36 channels or passions. The waves will carry away that misguided man, his desires which are set on passion. The channels run everywhere. The creeper of passion stands sprouting. If you see the creeper springing up, cut its root by means of knowledge. A creature's pleasures are extravagant and luxurious. Sunk in lust and looking for pleasure, men undergo again and again birth and decay. Men, driven on by thirst, run about like a snapped hare held in fetters and bonds. They undergo pain for a long time, again and again. Men, driven on by thirst, run about like a snapped hare. Let, therefore, the mendicant drive out thirst by striving after passionlessness for himself. He who, having got rid of the forest of lust, gives himself over to forest life or to lust, and who, when removed from the forest of lust, runs to the forest or to last? Look at that man. Though free, he runs into bondage. Wise people do not call that a strong fetter that is made of iron, wood, or hemp. Far stronger is the care for precious stones and rings for sons and a wife. That fetter wise people call strong, which drags down, yields, but is difficult to undo after having cut this at last. People leave the world free from cares and leaving desires and pleasures behind. Those who are slaves to passions run down with the stream of desires as a spider runs down the web which he has made himself. When they have cut this, at last, wise people leave the world free from cares, leaving all affection behind. Give up what is before. Give up what is behind. Give up what is in the middle. When thou go to the other shore of existence, if thy mind is altogether free, thou wilt not again enter into birth and decay. If a man is tossed about by doubts, full of strong passions, and yearning only for what is delightful, his thirst will grow more and more, and he will indeed make his fetters strong. If a man delights in quieting doubts and always reflecting dwells on what is not delightful, such as the impurity of the body, he certainly will remove, nay, he will cut the fetter of Mara. He who has reached realization, who does not tremble, who is without thirst and without sin, he has broken all the thorns of life. This will be his last body. He who is without thirst and without affection, who understands the words and their interpretation, who knows the order of letters, those which are before and which are after, he has received his last body. He is called the great sage, the great man. I have conquered all. I know all. In all conditions of life, I am free from taint. I have left all, and through the destruction of thirst, I am free. Having learnt myself, whom shall I teach? The gift of the law exceeds all gifts. The sweetness of the law exceeds all sweetness. The delight in the law exceeds all delights. The extinction of thirst overcomes all pain. Pleasures destroy the foolish. If they look not for the other shore, the foolish, by his thirst for pleasures, destroys himself as if he were his own enemy. The fields are damaged by wild grasses. Mankind is damaged by passion. Therefore, a gift bestowed on the passionless brings great reward. The fields are damaged by wild grasses. Mankind is damaged by hatred. Therefore, a gift bestowed on those who do not hate brings great reward. The fields are damaged by wild grasses. Mankind is damaged by vanity. Therefore, a gift bestowed on those who are free from vanity brings great reward. The fields are damaged by wild grasses. Mankind is damaged by lust. Therefore, a gift bestowed on those who are free from lust brings great reward. For more information, please visit Internet Sacred Text Archive, sacred-text.com.
Choose vegan. Go closer to heaven.
memorable viewers. It has been a pleasure to have you with us today on Words of Wisdom. Please join us tomorrow for selections from the Dhammapada, chapters 24 to 26, part 2 of 2. Coming up next is the environmental impact of the fishing industry, part 2 of 2, right after noteworthy news. May all your noble heartfelt prayers come true.
Russia, leave Ukraine or you reign now. Peace be with you too.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Манай нэвтрүүлгүүд олон хэлээр гардаг. Зочлох хаяг suprememastertv.com/schedule болон suprememastertv.com/WOW